Are you for or against gay marriage?
I'm against.
Is there a reason why?
Well, it's not biblical. I mean, I believe in what the Bible says.
Leviticus 20:13, if a man lays with a man as he lays with a woman, surely he should be put to death. I have a question. Have you ever eaten shrimp before?
But no what?
Have you eaten shrimp before?
Yeah?
Do you think we should outlaw eating shrimp?
No?
Because in Leviticus it says not to eat shrimp.
I didn't read that.
It's in the Bible.
I didn't read it.
Have you ever eaten pork before?
Of course.
Do you think we should outlaw eating pork?
No?
It's in the Bible that you can't eat pork, though.
I didn't read it that way.
Should we outlaw gay marriage?
Come here. I need you to pray. I need you to pray. Bud, I need you to pray. Pray real hard for Trump and Vance. You pray real hard.
You're big into the unity of this country.
Yes. We've been split long enough. We need to come together as a nation.
But is the Confederate flag the thing to put out there if you want to bring this nation together?
The Confederate flag is a Southern heritage. And everything that's being divided and taken away from us, our Southern heritage, no, I stand against that. But it has nothing to do with racism.
But people think of it because, it represents slavery and then anti-slavery. Do you understand why people might think that?
What about people that don't understand the swastika?
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, the swastika is a sign of peace. Hitler took it in 1935 when he became chancellor. He took it and turned it into evil.
But do you want people wearing a swastika around?
I don't care if they wear a swastika around. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you?
No, because it doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means.
But could you understand if people?
But
could you understand if people didn't want to see a swastika around?
Yeah, I can understand it.
So could you understand why the Confederate flag might make people feel the same way?
No.
Welcome to our live show tonight.
Yes, tonight's actually a pretty exciting night for us, because tonight we're going to fix America.
Do you feel that this election will be safe and secure?
No, not at all. That's why we're praying so much.
Will you trust it if Trump and Vance win?
Yeah.
I think the steal is already in play. I believe the previous election was stolen with Joe Biden. I went to sleep. Trump was ahead. I woke up, and we lost.
I know, but just because you went to sleep, like they were counting votes, you know?
Come on now.
Really?
We know what happened.
What happened?
The steal happened. That's what happened.
What's going on in Washington, D.C. right now?
I don't think there's a lot going on there.
What do you
mean? Yeah, it's dead. I don't know. I think it's a show. It's all a show.
You think Washington, D.C. is a show?
Yeah, I think that what we're living in now is just, a lot of it is just put out there to try to get to the end point of this, what we're living through.
But so it's all a show. But Joe Biden, he's the president now. He's not real. Joe Biden is not real. What does that mean?
That means that that's not the real Joe Biden.
Who is it then?
Maybe an actor.
Okay. Any idea who?
No.
Okay.
There's been a lot of names thrown out there. I don't believe anything for sure, unless I've experienced it myself or somebody that I know and trust has experienced it. So
do you think Joe Biden is the president right now?
He is in the face. He's the president, but it's not really Joe Biden.
Why do you believe that?
Look at the pictures of him.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean.
But why? But you see him like he's clearly like an elderly man talking.
It's
Why would he be? Why would that be a fake person who is so obviously old?
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, why? We are trying to take down the most. Like I said, we're at war. And what's going on is just pure evil. And my son has woken up to it. A lot of people have woken up to it. And God has had enough, and he's going to move his hand and gone.
What do you hope Donald Trump does when he becomes president?
Well, everybody says he's going to be did he say he's going to be a dictator on the first day?
Yeah.
I mean, things have to straighten out, but he can't do it by himself.
Because they have TDS. Yeah. And I probably have
What does that
KDS,
What does that stand for?
Trump derangement syndrome, and I have KDS. You know, it is what it is.
So it says presidential inauguration, and then it says Donald Trump, and then it says Mike Pence.
A little old. It's an antique.
Yeah. What's going on with Mike Pence now?
I don't know. I just can't keep up with him. More worried about Trump and Vance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you upset that Pence isn't the vice presidential nominee?
Oh no, not at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what happened with Mike Pence? Why did that relationship fall apart, you think?
I don't know. I have no idea. He just turned on Trump. That's it.
He turned on Trump?
Yeah, he did.
What you mean when he certified the election results?
I guess. Yeah. But anyway, but hopefully we'll have a good.
How did you feel about the crowd chanting "Hang Mike Pence" on January 6th?
The what?
The crowd chanting "Hang Mike Pence."
Just no opinion. But anyway.
What are the stakes of the 2024 election?
Well, it really, yeah, exactly. It's a matter of life and death. This is a war. We're at war, and it's good versus evil.
I'm just trying to figure it out exactly. So, would you support teaching the Bible in school?
Not necessarily. You know, because I don't want to infringe on somebody else's children that are maybe Jewish or Muslim.
So, but what would that have to do with Joe Biden being replaced by a body double?
Well, because when you're trying to take down an evil system, you've got to.
So, wait, are good guys doing that or bad guys doing it? Replacing him with a body double.
I don't know. I think I've said enough.
I just wondering where you heard that, because that is an out there claim.
It is. It's out there. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that. So, I mean, like I said, I don't know. We're all, me and my friends, we've been to several rallies. I've been to several. I don't know if you're familiar with Clay Clark. He does the Reawaken America.
We went to the one in
the last
North
one?
Carolina.
Yeah, Selma. Yeah, that was my 12th. I went to half of them.
Oh,
Yeah. So. The
what-
doctors are speaking we just want truth, right? We just want things to be good. We want truth, and the truth will set us free.
And you think the truth is that Joe Biden is replaced by a body double?
I do. I believe that, but I could be wrong.
Yes, I agree.
Think Donald Trump is good for democracy?
Absolutely.
What about, like a day like, say, January 6th?
I don't think that's the message that he was sending that day.
Well, it was like during the certification of the vote for president, he had this, rally, told people to march to the Capitol. It was while they were certifying the vote for an election that he lost.
Yeah, but I
So
don't
those
think
two
that
things
he
are
ever
connected.
intended on them to storm the Capitol.
Right, but
Just wanted them to assemble and show.
But when they did, should he have communicated, hey, that's not what I had in mind, get out of the Capitol? Should he have waited as long as he did?
I don't know. I don't know what all he had going on. Can't answer that.
He might have been busy with other stuff or whatever.
Could be.
The election's coming up. The country's very divided. If Donald Trump wins, what would your message be to Democrats to bridge the divide?
I don't know, because it's gotten so bad, but I believe that we are going to see something of biblical proportions that's going to unite the country again. And nobody really knows exactly what, but something big is coming, and I think that's what's going to unite us, because just normal stuff won't. It's gotten too bad. I mean,
Something biblical. You said something biblical is going to happen. What do you think that's going to be?
well, there's in Isaiah 41:12 it says something about you'll be looking for your enemies, but you won't be able to find them.
Do you believe the 2020 election was fair?
No,
Do you think the 2024 election will be fair?
I hope so.
Will you trust it if Donald Trump wins?
Yes.
Will you trust it if Kamala Harris wins?
No.
But does that feel like a problem?
Possibly.
What would the message of unity be for the country? Because it's very divided right now.
Honestly, how about be a peaceful people and don't burn your cities down because you don't get the outcome you want?
And what would your message to Trump supporters be after the election?
Well, you don't have to tell Trump supporters not to burn their cities down because they don't have a track record of doing that. So
there's the. You can say don't storm the Capitol. I guess you might have to say that.
Well, I don't think we're going to be in a position to have to say that this time through. So.
But that might be a fair thing to say, is if you're asking not to do violence.
I think you could do a peaceful protest at the Capitol if that's what you want to do, but no violence is acceptable.
Don't storm it like on January 6th.
I think that I believe there are a lot of things that played in with January 6th. I don't think it was 100% Trump supporters that breached.
We are here in Macon, Georgia, asking people for messages of unity. What would they want to hear from the other party should they lose the election? If Donald Trump wins the election, what should he tell Democrats to help bring the country together?
There's nothing you can tell them. They're too dumb.
Despite the differences that we have, we're still worthy of being nice to each other and being compassionate with each other, and just to be honest and fair and restore those values. Yes.
What was your message of unity? It was patience, be patient.
Patience. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yes, sir.
Was the 2020 election fair?
I don't believe so, no, sir. I didn't
So
vote.
should you trust the process?
I don't.
There's nothing she could say.
If Kamala Harris is elected, but she appoints Donald Trump to her cabinet, you would have some faith that the country would be okay.
Yes. Yes.
If Donald Trump wins the election, what should he tell Democrats to help bring the country together?
We're all in this together. We're all in it together.
And on the other side, if Kamala Harris wins, what would you want to hear from her?
That we're all in it together.
This election, it's almost over. Any final message? I'm tired. I got to be honest. I'm tired. Been on the road a lot, but what's your final message to voters?
I can't wait till the news starts reporting on other stuff in the world, because there's a whole lot more going on than the election.
Amen to that. All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome to our live show tonight.
Yes, tonight's actually a pretty exciting night for us, because tonight we're going to fix America.